Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Last time, we beat Sonic's story, Sonic and Tails' story. We restored Angel Island, and now we are going to be playing as Knuckles, as Knuckles' story continues off from Sonic's story. Oh, and here are some of my files, but we don't have to worry about that. Now we are going to be playing as Knuckles. Let's get started. Angel Island Zone. Now, if you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles alone, without Sonic 3 cartridge, Knuckles gets an opening cutscene. Although it's not really big of a deal, we don't get to see that in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, you're probably wondering how this playthrough is going to work. First of all, I'm not going to be showing the special stages, as I have already shown them to you guys in Sonic and Tails playthrough. So, since we've seen those special stages already, there's no point in showing them a second time. So I'm just going to skip them. I will be doing them. I'll be collecting the Chaos Emeralds and the Super Emeralds. You just won't see me do it. I'll be doing them off the stage. Off camera. So as far as level design goes, nothing has really changed except for the background. Unlike in Sonic's story, where we're actually in the ocean, where Angel Island falls. Since the Master Emerald is restored to Angel Island, and now floats in the skies like it should be. But I think we're actually back on the ground now, sadly. Or that was not really intended, I'm not sure. No, I didn't show off the badniks in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or I didn't really discuss them, so I'm going to be discussing them while I still can. Well, as soon as we find some more, anyways. Now, this is where things start to change. Remember this pathway? Knuckles could, Sonic and Tails couldn't go through there, but only Knuckles can, because Knuckles has a small jump, a shorter jump than Sonic and Tails does, and he's slower. He cannot take the upper path. He has to take the lower path. Now here's one of the mini-bosses, Fire Breath. That's his name, by the ways. And he's easy. Only he's a little bit harder with Knuckles because, like I said, he doesn't have as high as a jump as Sonic or Tails. So first things first, we're gonna go over here and touch the spikes. Get ourselves a flame shield, lose it for some reason. I don't know why, but I do some really reckless things in this game. Here's our first enemy. Well, not really our first enemy, but this enemy is called Caterkiller Jr., which is an offspring of the Caterkiller from the first game. And this rhinoceros enemy is called Rhinobot. Very simple and basic name. Now, just like Caterkiller from Sonic 1, the Caterkiller Jr. can only be destroyed by the head, and the body cannot. Although it doesn't really have any spikes. Well, actually, yes it does. Never mind. Forgot I said that. That enemy we just destroyed is called the Bluminator. which blooms spike balls. There was also another enemy, just in case we don't run into it again. There's an enemy called Monkey Dude, which is kind of like the coconuts from Sonic 2, only it's more cocky than the coconuts. And it only shoots one thing at you, and then it just laughs at you. And then you just destroy it. If you haven't seen the Monkey Dude, you can just rewind the video to see what I'm talking about. Okay, I hope that doesn't affect us again later on in the game. All I did was spin dash and then I just stopped. So I hope that doesn't happen again. It will. Okay. So we're just gonna keep on going. There's absolutely no water here for some reason. Unlike Sonic's story, Sonic's part of Angel Island. I don't know why. There's just no water. And we make it back to the boss area. Okay, that was almost really reckless. I almost screwed that up really bad. Now, instead of fighting Robotnik, we're actually fighting Egg Robo. Well, an Egg Robo, which is controlling all of Robotnik's Eggmobiles. So we really won't be fighting Robotnik that much in this story. Now you're probably wondering what's going to happen next. How is Knuckles going to get down to the second zone? Well, he's just going to jump right through it because he's a real guy. He's the guy. What's more to say? I don't know. He doesn't fall for his own booby traps. These enemies right here are called, what's it called? Point Dexter. Pretty simple name, pretty self-explanatory. Just hanging around here, climbing up the walls, trying to see how high I can get, and just glide all over the place. You would think that there would be some hidden areas, especially when you're playing as Knuckles, since you can get to some places that Sonic and Tails can't even reach. Including Tails, actually. But there's not. Rings! I want my rings! Well, you didn't think I was gonna fall right through there, did you? Well, even if I did, I still would have had to go down there. But anyways, we're just gonna continue on and watch out for that turbo spiker. I really hate the turbo spikers and how they're designed. Did that really just happen again? Why is that keep happening? I shouldn't be hitting the curve like that. That didn't happen in my Sonic run. I wonder if Knuckles is casting the curse for all the knucklehead jokes I made against him. And those enemies that just jumped out of nowhere from the water are called Mega Chopper. And Mega Choppers like to suck up your rings, so watch out for them. They'll cut your rings down bit by bit. Yeah, that was stupid, I know. And these enemies are called Blastoid. And we'll see their siblings later on in the Sonic Knuckles part of the story. That wasn't supposed to happen. Gliding. I love gliding. It is so helpful. Oh, would you look at that? Another special ring for me to go in. Back to Hydrocity Zone. And now to encounter our second minor boss. And this one is called Big Shaker. Okay, somehow I got hit off screen. Talk about censorship. Did I mention that Knuckles can't jump high? Knuckles looks purple underwater. Well, in this particular water. Oh, and get ready for a very stupid glitch. Now, what do you call that? I mean, let's see an instant replay. Look at this crap. How do you explain something like that? That makes no sense. That's never happened to me. Why?
Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Gotta go faster, 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 faster!
I don't know about you, but that glitch was ridiculous. But at least that one I made up for that stupid glitch. There's not much to stay. There's not much to say here. Just get the heck out of here. There's nothing different about Knuckles' part of this stage. In fact, there's really nothing different. There's nothing majorly different at all. It's just like Sonic and Tails' version of the stage. Those shark enemies that I just destroyed, the ones that came past me in a beeline, are called Jaws with a Z. I was not trying to do that. I wasn't trying to do that either. I wish I really had something to say, but I don't know what to say yet. But one thing for sure, I'm ready to be done with this game, so I can move on to more Sonic games. Because, honestly, this game has gone far enough. I mean, it's been about 3 months since I played this game, and I'm still not done with it. And that's pretty unacceptable. So I need to hurry up and get done with this game, so I can move on. I think that was my 4th Chaos Emerald, I believe. I believe that was my 4th Chaos Emerald, but I'm not sure. I do plan on doing some newer projects besides Sonic anyways. Once the month of June is over anyways. I'm going to try doing as much as Sonic games as I can. In fact, I want to try getting through the classic era so I can move on to other games past that. Okay, somehow I got spiked for some reason. No! Are you kidding me? Really? Now how do you explain that? Okay, how do you explain that? You know I was just kidding with you, Knuckles. You know I was just joking about you in my Sonic playthrough. Oh, and Knuckles can break through that. That's one of the differences. But that's very small. So, let's check out this new pathway that Sonic and Tails can get through. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, Knuckles has a different color palette from Sonic and Tails' story. The differences were that Knuckles was actually pink, and he still had red shoes on, but he also had yellow socks. Or are they yellow socks? I'm not even sure if any of the Sonic characters are wearing socks. Well, at least not anymore. But for now, they're socks. So now we are fighting once again. We are fighting the Screwmobile. Screwmobile. Oh, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the boss that we just fought in Zone 1, the major boss, is called Flamemobile. But I'm pretty sure you can already guess that. Pretty simple and obvious. Pretty self-explanatory boss. There's really not much to say about it. The only difference is that Knuckles can't jump high. And you can actually try using the gliding to your advantage. But I'm not sure if it'll help you much. Because it definitely didn't help me. Oh, and Knuckles doesn't have much momentum either. So that's one thing that's different. Well, see you guys next time!